Hear ye, hear ye! I lost my house again.
Where's my
house?
I put it right here!
For some reason, despite being such a good tenant and paying most of my rent on time on occasion, I just keep getting evicted. It feels like my time is running out, but thankfully a new land of opportunity has presented itself. Lothric. If you don't know how this works, basically I'm going to be assuming that each boss lives in their respective boss arena, because frankly I haven't seen them anywhere else, have you? My name is Blake, and let's get to it. In my first moments in Lothric, I'm already giving up a deluxe one-bedroom coffin, so the quality of these places to rent better be good. My first stop in the Cemetery of Ashes, hanging out with good old Gundyr. Hello? Yeah, so it turns out Gundyr has a really bad substance abuse problem, and every time I come home, he's always just zonked out. Have you been smoking on that pus of man again? Dude, I told you, you gotta stop. Despite his addiction, he still insists on telling everyone how to act and to live their life, and refers to himself as Iudex. Ludex? Udex? Oh, Judge! Okay, yeah, that makes sense. In all seriousness, it is really sad that he struggles with snorting that goo. It kind of makes you wonder what happened to him to make him go down that path in the first place. Why are you looking at me? The cemetery is fine, it's really quiet, but every time I'm lying down it turns all of my clothes ash gray. 3 out of 5. Lothric is the main castle in Lothric. Obviously. But they're pretty stingy about who they have as tenants, so to prove myself, I'm doing a little test run with another outsider, Vort of the Boreal Valley. He's very friendly, if not a bit too friendly. First off, he doesn't use the door, he just apparates home and loudly announces himself every time he does.
Blakey, I'm home. You got that casserole going or what?
He's also the kind of roommate to trap you in a conversation. I swear this guy is always going off about something. That being said, if my only complaint is my roommate is too friendly, that's really not much of a complaint. Especially when we live castle adjacent and have this killer view. Just don't get too close to the edge. 4 out of 5, a great start.
You like pizza?
You know 4.5 seconds ago when I said don't get too close to the edge? Oops! Thankfully these guys gave me a ride. They won't take me back up, but this is fine, I guess. You know, for a settlement, you'd think that this place would have a house that I can stay in, but you must be new here. No, the only room with any vacancy is this courtyard with all of these guys. Oh, and I see we have a cool tree friend, too. That's fine, I'm sure there's plenty of room for all of us. As long as there's enough floor space, we'll be A-okay. Oh, what's that? You've killed us all? Awesome. 1 out of 5, please stop destroying my house. Next up down the road is the Crystal Sage, who's set up a nice spot in these ruins. If you know me, you know I'm a slut for ruins, so we're off to a good start already. This place has plenty of hidey spots if you want privacy, and on the weekends the sage invites their other sage friends over, and we form a nice little circle and have a sweet crystal ball sesh. If you know, you know. 5 out of 5, I think I might have joined a coven. When I looked into the crystal ball, I saw a disturbing amount of death, probably from all the roommates I've, evicted. But who's to say? Just to be safe, there's a nearby cathedral, so I might as well go and repent for my sins before the devil comes to evict my soul from its body. Jesus, did you get a different deacon for each time I sinned? Oh, sorry, this is a place of worship. Holy shit, did you get a different deacon for each time that I sinned? Even though I came here to repent for my sins, I ended up signing a lease instead. What can I say? If you put a piece of paper and a pen in front of me, I'm gonna sign it. The room is okay, but most of the floor space is taken up by Aldrich's coffin, which he's not even using. But the Deacons still won't let me sleep in it, which is fine. It's okay. It's whatever. I don't care. I'm not butthurt. It's not a big deal. I'm not upset about it. It's whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I do get to make some popcorn and listen to the confessionals, though. Turns out there's a lot of murder in Lothric. 2 out of 5. It's not that deep. Farron Keep is... well, you know how it is. But that doesn't stop the residents here from having a good time. Take a look at my new roomies, the Abyss Watchers. Sure, they fight a lot, and sure, their purpose in life was to fight the Abyss until it corrupted them, twisting their minds into thinking that everyone else is full of the Abyss instead of themselves, causing them to go into an endless killing frenzy against their own ranks. But hey, at least the rent is cheap. I can't even talk to these guys without it coming to blows, though, so the situation is pretty hostile. Oh my god, I forgot how many fucking dead people were in this room. Hey, this is Streaming Blake, the guy that just beat the boss. I kind of forgot how many bodies were in this room, so forget what that guy just said. This is a 1 out of 5. Sorry, I don't like the bodies. You know what? I've heard just about enough of this Abyss over the years. I think it's time that I take the fight to the Abyss myself. Oh shit, the Abyss got hands. Ah! In a face! Ah! In a Lease! Oh, thank you very much. Great, thank you so much. Damn it, not again! What's with all the smoke around my roommate? Oh, you're that kinda high lord, okay. Our place in the Abyss is pretty simple, but Wolnir makes for a good roommate. He's pretty chill, although he does this thing sometimes where he says he's going Abyss mode, and that kinda scares me. 3 out of 5, I wish I could go Abyss mode. Shout out to the old Demon King who offered me a place to stay when I was in Ash Lake. It's too bad that the place he offered me was a room filled with corpses of his dead, children, brothers. Man, I don't know how this family works. Not to mention, he keeps bringing up Lost Izalith as if we all don't know that it smells like hot dragon farts there 24/7. 1 out of 5, now it just smells like hot demon farts. We've finally made it to the beautiful city of Irithyll, and naturally the first thing that I'm going to do is leave here immediately. We've finally made it to the beautiful profaned capital. Okay, maybe beautiful is a stretch, but whatever, who cares. Yhorm the Giant has been kind enough to let me and the Onion Knight spend the whatever lease amount at his place. While his generosity is very much appreciated, the pile of corpses I could probably do without. At least it's balanced by an equally large pile of treasure, so that's nice. 3 out of 5, okay, I'll go back to Irithyll. Pontiff Sulyvahn is an asshole. I thought he'd be more kind and loving, seeing as he's the sole pontiff of this area and all. What do you mean people in power don't love sharing? I tried to sleep on one of his pews, but no, that's just too much for the old pontiff. I don't care how nice our room is, my roommate doesn't respect me, so I'm gonna disrespect him back. Friggin' plaintiff subject, portrait, Sylvester, son of a bitch. 2 out of 5, fuck you, silly putty. Yo, it's Anor Londo! I had a really good time the last time I was here, so fingers crossed this time will be even better. I'm sorry, who the fuck are you? Jesus, and is that Gwendolyn? Man, I liked him. Turns out when you live with someone whose title is the Devourer, leftovers don't stay in the fridge very long. When this was Ornstein and Smo's party house, the floor was always covered in a mysterious fluid, but not like this. 1 out of 5, learn shame, please. Okay, we've done our loops around the outer regions of Lothric. It's finally time to return back to the castle for our second round of interviews. Oh, good. Once again, we're bunking with someone from Irithyll, and it's actually Vort's ex. I don't know why they broke up.
Probably because of Vort's yapping.
But either way, they still see each other pretty frequently, so there's definitely still some feelings there. The dancer claims she can dance to any song, but I'd like to challenge that.
Work hard, twerk hard, 26, no kids, yeah!
Oh shit! Moves so fire, she lit the whole house on fire. Wait, that's not good. 2 out of 5, accidental arson strikes again. I'm tired of waiting to get into this castle. I'm taking it right to the manager. Or the castle equivalent of that. I'm taking this right to the top. I'm going to the fucking king!
Finally taken notice, have you? Oh, my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons.
Oh! This guy's crazy, huh? Osiris is more of a figurehead king than one that can actually make any rules, hence why they essentially keep him in a garden shed. He's the crazy grandpa in the family that you keep around even though nobody likes him, cause what else are you gonna do with him? You can't exactly send him off to war, but if he happens to wander into a poison swamp, maybe we don't check on him right away. There's a lot of bugs down here, and Osiris is scarily senile, but on the plus side, he's so consumed with his invisible baby that he forgets to charge me rent. 2 out of 5. Hey, what's behind this wall? Oh good, it's the Shadow Realm. It's pretty dark here, but thankfully I found this flashlight to help guide me to my next house. I don't know who'd want to live here, though. Oh, hey, Gundy, medium time no see. You got some red eyes there, buddy. Hanging out with Wolnir too much? Here, try smoking this instead. It's called Pus of Man. Yeah, so it turns out Gundyr has a really bad substance abuse problem, and every time I come home, he's always just zonked out. It kind of makes you wonder what happened to him to make him go down that path in the first place. Oh man, am I the bad guy here? Oh man, did I go back in time again? What the fuck? 3 out of 5, it's like before, but always nighttime. Let's forget about the life I just ruined and the fact that I keep time slipping like Loki, and take a second to talk about something that's actually really important. Like the fact that they accepted my application to Lothric Castle, yay! A bridge? Not even a studio apartment? Man, come on. Being banished to outside does suck, but at least my roommate the Dragon Slayer armor is pretty chill. It lets me wear the armor sometimes even though I'm such a small, scrawny boy. The view from the bridge is also super nice, and as far as outdoor houses go, this is one of the nicer ones. 4 out of 5. Oh, I forgot to mention that the apocalypse is happening, but don't worry about it. Thankfully, I'll be waiting out the end of days in this gorgeous, almost fully furnished house with the twin princes, Lothric and Lorien. Not only do I finally feel like royalty, but I can also scoop up some of these feathers and make them into a makeshift bed. Where'd the feathers come from? Who cares? I didn't get this far by asking how the sausage gets made. All I know is that sausage is delicious, and that's all that matters. The princes are very accepting of the fact that I'm here too, which honestly means this place might be the one. An absolutely solid 5 out of 5. Literally, what more could I ask for? Well, turns out the end of days is running a bit late, so I might as well go check for some other places while I wait. Did you know the Archdragon Peak is home to literally 0 dragons? Literally 0, not a single one. The ancient Wyvern is a liar and a fraud. Just like when they said no pets allowed. What are all these then? They keep slashing my ankles, man. Fuck these little rats. 1 out of 5, trash on every list. What am I standing on? Is this air? Oh, I don't like this. I don't care about these 2 non-dragons. What happens when the storm stops? Or say the king of the storm over here flies off. Do I just plummet to the fucking ground below? I mean, look at how far it is. Okay, it's not that far, but I still don't like living with the uncertainty. My roommate doesn't even have a name. What am I supposed to call him? King? Too bad there's 2 different people here with King in their name. Not anymore, bitch! Well, shit. Fair play, King. 2 out of 5. Less confusing, but still ass. Maybe my problem is my houses are getting too big. I have too much room. Let's try moving into something a little bit smaller, like this tiny piece of fabric. My cloth condo turned out to be yet another frozen wasteland. Very good. All I'm saying is there better not be any snow or ice in my fucking house. One out of 5. No amount of dogs can melt the snow in my heart. Sister Friede is up next, and an immediate upside is living in a house with all 4 walls still intact. Well, that didn't last long. What is it with beautiful women and setting our damn house on fire? Friede isn't the only roommate I have here either. We also live with Father Ariandel. Not her father, and I don't think my father, but more of a holy father. Things can get pretty wild and destructive in here, and they keep trying to baptize me in fire, but hey, at least there's no snow. 3 out of 5. 2 bonfires? I'm gonna have a real good rest tonight. Oh good, the apocalypse. I always knew I would witness the end of days, but I gotta admit, I didn't expect there to be a poison swamp still here. Surprisingly enough, the end of society doesn't mean the end of renting, as the 2 demon bros have a space available. Ah yes, the 2 demon bros, Painio and Luigi.
Yahoo!
They seem like really great dudes with a lot of love in their heart, and oh, one of them just turned into the devil. That's wonderful. If you've come to evict my soul, good luck, cause I don't have any. Haha, I'm poor as fuck. 2 out of 5. I'd give you a 666, but that would ruin the list. Holy shit! Society! I'm usually staying in ruins or castles or fucking snow, so it's a really nice change of place to be in a city for once. I'm staying with this really nice giant man, though it seems like roommates come and go quite a lot here. It seems like every day there's a new roommate in the house, and it's kinda refreshing, I guess. But it also makes it hard to get to know people when you don't know how long they'll be around for. 3 out of 5, at least I'm living in a walkable city. You know, as nice as this beautiful walkable city is, I think it's about time that I live somewhere with a little bit more personality. Something like a giant pit at the bottom of the earth filled with water and corpses. Preferably if my roommate was a giant dragon who really loved killing me. Just an average, everyday, amazing space. Yeah, I don't want to be here, man. I fell down a sewer grate on accident. Madir did too. Neither of us wanted this. 1 out of 5. Is this below all walkable cities? Finally, a nice place to live, and it's about time too. I'm starving. They should call me Aldrich, but instead of gods I devour, it's, you know, regular food. And look, Anor has this really delicious looking egg that I can make an omelet out of. Let me just cook it up real quick. I'd like to think it was the apocalypse that did this and not me setting the oven on fire. I'd like to think that I also have pants still, but we can't all be happy in life. Slave Knight Gael is my roommate at the end of time, and like I told the devil, I don't have any souls. I lost them in the egg fire, I mean the apocalypse. Gael is a fine fella, but his obsession with art has caused him to want to kill me on sight, which is not great. Thankfully, this might be the biggest house I've ever had, so there's plenty of space for me to hide from him amongst the dunes. Why'd I say dunes like that? I don't know. 2 out of 5, please stop hunting me. Okay, we finally made it. The end of days. For real this time, not clickbait. And my last roommate for the final time in the Dark Souls trilogy is... Oh shit, is that me? Turns out my past lives have combined into the ultimate roommate and have saved me a spot here at the end of time. Thanks guys, that really means a lot. Obviously we get along great because it's just me, and there's a gorgeous view on top of it too. This is truly an amazing way to end off our journey through Lothric. 5 out of 5. And just like that, we're done living through Dark Souls. The worst roommate for me was definitely this guy. I'm not even gonna say his name because fuck him, he doesn't deserve my love. His dogs are cute, but I can just go catch some for myself outside. The best roommates are probably gonna have to be Lothric and Lorien. Great company, an amazing room, and I can make myself a bed. Like, come on, bro, it's no contest. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to do all the proper YouTube stuff so I can keep making these videos to help pay my actual rent. Liking and commenting are super helpful, even if you didn't like it. Comment down below and tell me why it sucked so I can make the next one better. Thanks to my good buddy Ryley for his help on the video. His channel's linked below. And yeah, I'm gonna take this costume off now because I'm unbelievably warm. Thanks, I love you, goodbye, kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah.
You should probably call me the Vort of the Bestial Valley, the way I'm a beast in here. I'm just a beast. I don't know. That's who I be. That's who I beast. I got a pizza for you. It's got lots of pepperoni. It's a little bit thicker than usual, and it's made of the corpses of dead bodies I have to find over there. There's not really much fresh pepperoni over here, and the cheese is you know, it's dick cheese, but it you never know. It could taste good. I haven't actually tried it. I thought I would let you to try it first. You ever feel like you're trapped inside of the body of a beast and you can't get away from it? You can't get away from it all? Because well, obviously I do, but, you know, it's how it is. Are you just going to let me do this forever?